NorCal, though. I'm so sad NorCal
And NorCal was
lost
too
that.
busy winning dubs. You know what I'm saying?
True.
Like,
Rocky and Azel won dubs for us.
I mean, if we threw the SFAT, Shroom, Rocky, Azel,
we would have probably won.
A little bit different, you know.
We would have won probably. But we have Umarth versus Liquid. Liquid from Canada and Umar, resident NorCal.
Yes. And Liquid, I would say it was probably like about 2 years ago that they had like an extremely strong performance. I'm drawing a blank on exactly what event it was, but ever since then, I feel like the greater world has kind of been aware that there's been this long-time Canadian Marth who just does stuff like this so clean. Like one of the cleanest players in terms of the Marth Ditto in particular as well. Liquid, I feel like kind of connoisseur of it.
Yeah.
Oh, wow. Great recovery. That drift, the side B, not getting pineappled there.
Yeah. Umar with a small lead, though. And, I mean, Umar, he's just Mr. Methodical, really, as a player. He's not afraid to play the patience game. He's not even afraid to go for the timeout.
Yeah, definitely not afraid to go for the timeout. For any privy on the YCZ Umarth lore, y'all should go watch some of those.
Oh, jeez. There's so
47-minute best of threes.
Yeah, and, okay, Umarth, that's something he's really consistent at. He hits that edge cancel back air a lot. It's something around 2023 that he started implementing a lot into his gameplay.
Oh, I like that they went for the falling up air right there to kind of continue it. Didn't really give as much of an opportunity for a long tech roll.
I like the shield there.
Clean, getting the ledge. And how are they going to finish it? Just need to. Oh, I was going to say you need to win one more mix-up, but I guess not.
Just no upbeat whatsoever.
Wow, this first game is dominant right now.
Yeah, I was going to say this is Umar's in complete control.
Yeah, and it's funny because it hasn't been the like flashiest, and it hasn't even been like a Liquid SD here or like a lot of flubs or anything. Like Umar is just winning neutral like 3 or 4 times in a row to Liquids right now and taking it like pretty far each time. It's like a very unassuming 3-1 stock right now.
That maybe on the first flub we've seen from Umar, but he's like you said, he's just picking him apart.
Yeah.
There's not really anything. Oh no, that's the second time that's happened. But he's just little by little, he's like, I'm gonna catch you here, Liquid. I'm gonna catch you there, and it's led to the deficit we're at.
Yeah, there's no glaring thing that you see like, oh, Liquid is getting caught by this over and over, and Umar is just getting extended mileage out of something they probably shouldn't. Umar is just kind of beat him in most facets of the game right there.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's your pools. It's 11 right now, you know. Liquid rub their eyes a little bit.
Yeah, maybe
sometimes it takes a game to wake up in the morning.
And sometimes
you know?
sometimes when you get 3-stocked or something like that, sometimes you need to get that 3-stock because it's like, oh man, I gotta step it up. Otherwise, I'm just gonna get 2-0 in a handshake. Yeah,
and honestly, in a weird way, like if you're gonna lose a game 1, you know, in somebody against you think you should be like competitive against, like I know Liquid knows they should be against Umar.
Yeah.
Sometimes, especially in the early pools and stuff, you can like write off a 3-stock like, I shouldn't be getting 3-stock like that. Let's just try and play better. You know, it's like you don't have to like. There's a certain aspect of that can kind of come into play where it gives you a little bit ease of mind knowing like this one was on me and it's up to you to like kind of claw it back. It's not like you're just getting absolutely. I was going to say outclassed, but Umar's kind of just keeping it up right now.
I think he kind of just is outclassing him right now. He's picked up right where he left off on game 1.
Yeah. I was kind of expecting called out the spot dodge, but just a little bit late on the grab.
Yeah. Oh, wow. That tipper is huge, and jeez, this is, I hate to say it, Trey, this is looking a lot like how the last game went.
Yeah, very much so. Umar's locked in right now on home turf as well. And Umar, no stranger to good Genesis runs either.
Yeah, 17th last year.
Yeah.
I think he lost a jump there. No, he kept it. Wow.
Sure does. You're just falling with the invincibility and just immediately getting straight back into the meat of it.
You notice he's holding center quite well, Umar is.
Yeah. Well, I was going to say that right here is like where Liquid needs to take this stock and kind of stop some of the bleeding right now. This is definitely not over by any stretch of the means, but it can't keep up like this.
Yeah, you can't get, if you get it opened up like this, he may get another stock. Oh, okay, he did get the stock. So it's not out of the realm of impossible or out of the realm of being possible. What am I saying? But like, you could definitely do it.
Yeah, and of course, like the stock in percent, like in this scenario, like never is in Melee. But like just the way that Umar has been playing this last 2 games, it really does feel like they kind of have like total control.
Yeah.
I think Liquid needs like a bigger swingy thing. They can't just keep it close right now. They need to put something out.
100%. Yeah, just kind of just chipping away, chipping away. A good tipper hit should do it. Whoa, what a tech.
Wow.
But it is going to cost Liquid.
I almost thought that Umarth might get eaten up there somehow off stage when that happened.
It was a little sketchy. Up throws this time. Umarth is off stage. This is a much better game from Liquid, though.
Yeah, and particularly the latter half of this game, they've really slowed it down. I feel like they were getting a little bit frustrated at the beginning of this second game. Like, I shouldn't have gotten 3-stock like I did game 1. Kind of came out swinging a little bit, and it was going the same way. And Liquid has really kind of slowed it down. We've seen him like kind of set up in this corner a little bit more, shielding, down tilting, and kind of forcing Umarth to approach, and Liquid is taking advantage of it.
And just like that, he's brought it back to the last stock.
Yeah.
I think it's anybody's game. If either of them get a grab, Umarth in this case is the first one, it could lead to trouble. Umarth getting the better end of it. Not the best TI from Liquid.
Wow, what an interaction.
That was a phantom hit from Umarth. Oh, no.
And then the F-tilt on like full DI out, and the tipper.
Umarth off stage.
That's exactly what Liquid needed. They stopped the bleeding, and can they capitalize? They do. And we have a game 3. From what honestly looked like after that game 1 and the start of that game 2, it really felt like it was just going to keep it up.
Yeah, it looked like it was going to be a 2-0, but did you notice that phantom hit there? That's a game changer, and that hurts if you're Umarth, because if you think about it, I think that was a tipper down tilt or something like that. That could have been the 2-0 that he got, and it got robbed from him. And then he got
tippered too, and then when you're putting out a move like that, you're also extending your hurt box, and I can't say for sure if that was the reason for the tipper, but you know, there's a chance too that not only did it phantom, but it is the reason you got hit as well.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's going to be interesting now with game 3, because Liquid's got some momentum now.
They do. And they kind of started out a little hot with that first 3-piece combo. I kind of thought they were going to take it further.
Yeah.
But Umarth got the fall mix-up.
Yeah,
look at that stage.
Tries to poke there is Umarth. Oh, that's such a tricky situation when you're right in front of Marth and they just start up tilting. It's like you want to grab it, but you don't know if you should.
Hey, do you see that?
Yeah.
That fall through bait Umarth to drop down. Both of these players have exhibited like such an awareness of their combo tools and the percents. Like Umarth earlier, he got kind of a juggle on the side platform, and instead of trying to continue it, Liquid being at such a low percent, he kind of tried to do a fall through thing and catch Liquid when he went to the platform. But then Liquid calling out Umarth as well, not being able to follow up on the platform, but you don't need to follow up on the platform if you just read him dropping through it.
Exactly. And Trey, you notice how slow the game is being played now? I think this favors Umarth more than anything.
Yeah.
If it's this type of slow game, he's making Liquid have to work for every opening possible.
Yeah, I would say that this is definitely like a style of game that Umarth is very versed and good at, but Liquid definitely did need to slow it down still. It wasn't working the other way. You know, this has still been going better, but I agree that Umarth is absolutely a demon when it comes to that slower, methodical.
That forward tilt is not the best DI. It caught Umarth in.
Wow. That was
I'm surprised
Mario hands.
I'm really surprised he was able to grab the ledge. That was like the very, very end of the up B he got that from.
Yeah, Marth kind of has low-key magnet hands a tiny bit. Got little baby magnet hands.
Yeah.
Wow.
Tipper and Liquid's got the lead for the first time this set.
They do. All right, and this is the game point as well, match point.
Yeah, it's so weird because it hasn't felt like Umarth gets it there true halftime, but it hasn't felt like Liquid has been in control. It still feels like it's been Umarth's flow.
Yeah, it really this game has been very much so back and forth in a way, but the tone shift that has taken place in this game, just from even the speed at which they're playing, who is feeling dominant in the moment, everything, it's like I really don't know how this one is going to shape out. And if you would have we were both talking about it, you know,
at the end of game 1, I would have said it's Umarth's set, but this is anybody's game. That down tilt there's going to do it, and small lead for Umarth.
Yeah, I honestly, I even gave Liquid the benefit of the doubt and thought they were going to come out swinging game 2, and then game 2 started off the same as game 1, and then they still brought it back, have been playing amazing since. But
Umarth off stage there, is he going to finish? No. Umarth back to center.
Oh, I like that empty hop.
This is a big opening for Umarth. Up throw, gets an up air.
Wow, what a grab in tight space. Like being able to get that dash back grab there with such little room to work with.
You got him out of the air. But Umarth grabs the ledge there. This could be not the set just yet. Umarth's cleaned it up quite a bit. Forward tilt again.
F
That's
tilt
just
again.
forward tilt. Interesting. Oh, no. He
That's
went
it.
too low for it.
They did. I thought that was going to hit, too.
Yeah.
But the fastball, irregardless, they would have died off of it. But, yeah, a little unfortunate. Sometimes, though, you got to send those out.
Yeah, you got to go for it. And with the way Umar was picking up the momentum, it's like you got to stifle that momentum at all costs.
Yeah.
Because you can, and with the way the last game went, if that's last stock, Liquid can easily win that. I mean, that is a very doable game.
Yeah. I mean, they proved it. They brought it to Game 3 for a reason.
Yeah.
And I've always known Liquid as like someone who is proficient in the Marth Ditto as well.
Mm-hmm.
And Umar is definitely not like a slouch in it or anything. So I would have expected that to be a good set. That's 2 back-to-back banger Marth Dittos on this stream before and after the break. That Arius Stango set was crazy. I was watching you two commentate that. That was gnarly.
I'm still thinking about it because I'm just thinking about the windmill more than anything. That windmill was out of this world. I'm like...
The transformations made a huge difference. Even that last tipper, it felt like that the reason Stango was able to tech and before Arius could get the tipper out was because of the slight slant on the grass transformation on the right side. So they were able to like tech on the lip earlier and avoid the F smash. That was crazy.
Yeah. Wow. Marth Dittos, they've been entertaining.